दुनिया में लोगों को धोखा कभी हो जाता है, आंखों में यारों का दिल खो जाता है।
दुनिया में लोगों को धोखा कभी हो जाता है, आंखों में।
RD Burman, and more popularly known as Panchamda. Rotary Bangalore South East, in the last 2 years, have organized 3 musical concerts of RD Burman, 2 in Bangalore and 1 in Chennai. All these concerts were very well received, and we had the original musicians of RD Burman who played with him in those years. The musicians were Kishore Sodha on trumpet, Franco Vaz on drums, Sunil Kaushik on guitar, Raj Sojaj on saxophone, Shamraj on tenor sax, and Blasco Monsore on trombone. These concerts were very well received, and these concerts were organized to raise funds to set up science centers in government schools. We set up 10 science centers in Bangalore and 1 science center in Chennai with the funds raised through these concerts, benefiting over 1 lakh children. We wanted to organize 1 more concert this year on July 18th, but due to COVID-19, we had to postpone this concert. With the footage we had for over the 3 concerts which we held, we thought of bringing out a series of episodes and promote the immortal music of Panchamda. So this is going to be the first episode, and we are calling this as Living with the Legend. Sit back and enjoy. Jai Pancham. Affable, amiable, charming, gregarious, and lovable, and more such adjectives can be used to describe this wonderful soul, Sunil Kaushik ji. Sunil Kaushik, a person who has no barrier between mind and mouth. Whatever he thinks is exactly what he says. He does not have any filter. He talks to everyone as if he has been your friend for years. Gentlemen, Sunil Kaushik ji, a core protege of Panchamda, and also has had long association with other music greats like Lakshmikant Pyarelal and Kalyanji Anandji. Started out as a guitarist as a part of the legendary Indian music circle. Sunil Kaushik ji is a self-taught guitarist discovered by the great Panchamda. Traveling the world and composing and conducting many original music scores for leading Bollywood producers and also for many primetime TV shows and also for various advertisements, composing jingles, etc. He is one of the most wonderful person whom we can hang out with. Presenting to you, Sunil Kaushik ji.
गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी शराबी ये दिल हो गया संभालो मुझको ओ मेरे यारो संभलना मुश्किल हो गया दिल में मेरे ख्वाब तेरे तस्वीरें जैसे हो दीवार पे तुझ पे फिदा मैं क्यों हुआ आता है गुस्सा मुझे प्यार पे। मैं लुट गया मान के दिल का कहा, मैं कहीं का ना रहा, क्या करूं मैं दिल रुबा। बुरा है जादू तेरी आंखों का, ये मेरा कातिल हो गया। गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया। मैंने सदा चाहा यही, दामन बचा दूं हसीनों से मैं। तेरी कसम ख्वाबों में भी करता फिरा नाज़मीनों से मैं। तौबा मगर मिल गई तुझसे नजर, मिल गया दर्द जिगर, सुन तेरा हो बेखबर। जरा सा हंस के जो देखा तूने, मैं तेरा बिस्मिल हो गया। गुलाबी आंखें जो तेरी देखी, शराबी ये दिल हो गया। संभाल मुझको ओ मेरे यारो, संभलना मुश्किल हो गया।
तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी, हैरान हूँ मैं, ओ हैरान हूँ मैं। तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं, ओ परेशान हूँ मैं। तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी, हैरान हूँ मैं, ओ हैरान हूँ मैं। तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं, ओ परेशान हूँ मैं। जीने के लिए सोचा ही नहीं, दर्द संभालने होंगे। जीने के लिए सोचा ही नहीं, दर्द संभालने होंगे। हो मुस्कुराए तो मुस्कुरान के कर्ज उतारने होंगे। हो मुस्कुराओ कभी तो लगता है जैसे होठों पे कर्ज रखा है। हो तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी, हैरान हूँ मैं, ओ हैरान हूँ मैं।
जाएगी। आज अगर भर आई है बूंदे बरस जाएगी। ओ कल क्या पता इनके लिए आंखें तरस जाएगी। ओ जाने कब गुम हुआ कहाँ खोया, एक आंसू छुपा के रखा था। ओ तुझसे नाराज नहीं जिंदगी, हैरान हूँ मैं, ओ हैरान हूँ मैं। तेरे मासूम सवालों से परेशान हूँ मैं, ओ परेशान हूँ मैं, ओ परेशान हूँ मैं, ओ परेशान हूँ मैं।
Kishore Sodha ji. Kishore Sodha ji is known as the Trumpet King of India and has been part of RD Burman's original music team for long. Because of his sheer perseverance and utmost dedication to the music, he has reached the pinnacle of his success. He has been one of the most popular musicians of the present day and has the utmost dedication to the music. He has always been the most popular musician of the present day, and as I would put it, Kishore Sodha ji doesn't talk much, but he lets his trumpet do the talking. With over 40 years experience in the music industry, he knows what it takes for a stunning live performance on stage. He is at Bangalore or probably in most of the cities in India. Kishore Sodha ji is one of the most sought after trumpet players and people queue up to hear his live performances. He's also been associated with various other great musicians or music directors like Lakshmikant Pyarelal ji, Kalyanji Anandji, etc. He's also played in many of the commercials, advertisement commercials, and has won a lot of awards and recognition. So let's hear it all from Kishore Sodha ji.
How do you think you would have been at 81?
वो तो कितने भी पुराने हो जाएंगे, 81 क्या, अगर 100 के ऊपर भी हो जाएंगे तो ये ऑलवेज भी जवान की जवान मतलब रहेंगे वो. और पंचम दा मतलब 27 जून उनका बर्थडे है. ये पूरा महीना, जून का महीना, मतलब हर तरफ पंचम 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 चलता है।
करेक्ट।
मुझे मालूम है, एक साल मैंने पंचम दा के ये जून के महीने 18 शो बजाए थे।
Oh,
या
okay. 18 shows. That's not a
18
joke at
शो,
all.
या 18 शो एवरीवेयर, बेंगलोर, हैदराबाद, पूना, कलकत्ता, बॉम्बे।
Hmm.
पंचम दा का म्यूजिक कैसा है, मतलब जितना पुराना होता जा रहा है उतना पॉपुलर होता जा रहा है।
एक आपका कोई वाक्य हो पंचम दा के साथ which you would like to share with us?
पंचम दा का देखो, मेरी शुरुआत हुई थी पंचम दा के यहाँ शालीमार से। उसके पहले मैं मिला था 25 दिसंबर को बेंगलोर में।
अच्छा।
या
अच्छा।
25 दिसंबर को एक प्रोग्राम था बेंगलोर में, और मैं आया था किशोर दा के साथ में उस समय।
ओके।
तब पंचम दा ने मुझे वहां पे सुना था और पूछा था ये लड़का कौन है, तो किसी ने बोला अरे राजेंद्र सिंह का भाई है। अच्छा,
अच्छा।
तो उसको बुलाओ फिर रिकॉर्डिंग में। उसके बाद मुझे रिकॉर्डिंग में बुलाया। एक वाक्य याद है मुझे। हम लोग, मेरे मेरे सीनियर प्लेयर थे उस समय, काफी मतलब बड़े बड़े म्यूजिशियन थे उस समय, तो मेरी तीसरी चौथा नंबर आता था मेरा उसके अंदर। तो आई वाज प्लेइंग द बर्निंग ट्रेन का टाइटल चालू था उस समय। तो मैं भी यंग था, आई यूज्ड टू प्ले हाई नोट। उस समय मैं हाई नोट बहुत बजाता था, पर बजा नहीं सकते थे हम लोग, बिकॉज ऑल सीनियर प्लेयर है उधर रखे बैठे हुए हैं उधर। तो उनके सामने यू कांट प्ले एनीथिंग। तो मैंने रेसल में एक बार ऐसे ही वो टाइटल में हाई नोट बजा दिया था, बर्निंग ट्रेन का, तारा रा रा तारा रा रा पर 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 पर। तो किसी ने ध्यान नहीं दिया कुछ भी, मतलब इतना हाई नोट था, मैंने बजाया और कोई ध्यान ही नहीं दे रहा, क्या बात है। तो मैंने फाइनल टेक में बजाया नहीं, फाइनल टेक में नहीं बजाया। तो हाँ, तो पंचमदा ने रोकी टेक, अरे तो बोले वो ट्रम्पेट हाई क्यों नहीं बजाया जॉर्ज, वो ट्रम्पेट हाई बनाना। तो किसी जॉर्ज साहब ने बोला आई डिडंट प्ले इट। तो कौन बजाया, तो कोई बोल नहीं रहा उस समय, किसी ने बजाया। तो एक वायलिन प्लेयर है, उसने बोला अरे वो नया लड़का है ना, उसने बजाया था, किशोर सोडा ने। तो बोला अच्छा, अच्छा लग रहा था, वो बजाओ, ऊपर ही बजाना। तो एक अच्छा लगा था। पंचमदा ने मतलब इतने सारे म्यूजिशियन के अंदर में मुझे पहचाना उस समय। बेंगलोर भी मिस कर रहा हूँ मैं।
हाँ सर,
जो हम लोग लास्ट टाइम जो किया था धमाका बेंगलोर में पंचमदा का,
बैंगलोर आपको भी मिस कर रहे हैं यहाँ पर।
बेंगलोर और कलकत्ता के ऑडियंस इतनी मतलब म्यूजिकल है, दे लव पंचमदा, दे लव पंचमदा। उनका म्यूजिक, दे आर वेरी रियली, दे आर म्यूजिक लवर। बेंगलोर क्राउड इज माय गॉड, भी बिठाते थे यार, दे बहुत प्यार करते हैं। दे एंड एवरी टाइम आई गो टू बेंगलोर, मतलब हर टाइम ऑडियंस आना ही चाहती है उस प्रोग्राम में।
They have a personal connect, and so now they no longer they say अपने बॉम्बे वाले कब आ रहे हैं, नहीं किशोर जी कब आ रहे हैं, श्यामराज जी कब आ रहे हैं, इस तरह का। तो
ये प्यार है,
एक दोस्ती और मोहब्बत प्यार बन गया है। तो इसी बात में आपसे सर वो शोले का ये दोस्ती आपके ट्रम्पेट की,
चलो ठीक है।
बैंगलोर दोस्ती।
यस, ये बेंगलोर के लिए।
Kishore ji, I had a question for you. आपका what is the most favorite song that you have kind of played for Panchamda?
सभी उनके गाने तो जो भी आप ले लो सभी अच्छे हैं, कोई ऐसा कुछ बोल नहीं सकता कि ये फेवरेट है ये अच्छा नहीं है. एवरी सॉन्ग इज इतना अच्छा है, मेलोडियस है कि जब भी मैं बजाता हूँ तो बिल्कुल नया लगता है. उस समय हजारों बार बजा चुका हूँ वो गाने, और जब भी कॉन्सर्ट होता है तो ऐसा लगता है गाना बिल्कुल फ्रेश है एकदम.
पंचम के म्यूजिक में ये ब्रास सेक्शन ही हैज यूज्ड इट सो मेलोडिकली, इतने सब कुछ he knows that trumpet can play fortissimo very loud, or it could even play very soft in a piano way of playing. So what do you think about that, sir?
करेक्ट. ट्रम्पेट भी ऐसा है, लोग सोचते हैं कि ब्रास इंस्ट्रूमेंट, पहले लोग सोचते हैं कि ब्रास इंस्ट्रूमेंट सिर्फ फाइटिंग में काम में आता है. जब फाइट होता था वो पापरा फैनफेयर में या शादी के उसमें जब बजता था तब, पर ऐसा नहीं है. ट्रम्पेट इतना मेलोडियस इंस्ट्रूमेंट है कि इसको वेरी सॉफ्ट भी बजा सकते हैं. दिस इज वेरी रोमांटिक इंस्ट्रूमेंट.
डेफिनेटली
एग्रेसिव भी है, रोमांटिक भी है, एवरी इमोशनल इसके अंदर है, सब कुछ है इसके अंदर. तो अरेंजर के ऊपर भी है कि आपका गाना का आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है, आपके रिक्वायरमेंट के ऊपर भी है. और बड़े प्यार से भी बजता है इंस्ट्रूमेंट, काफी सॉफ्ट भी बजा सकते हैं हम लोग इसको, लाउड भी बजा सकते हैं. तो हर तरीके के डायनेमिक है इसके अंदर.
ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो
ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया.
ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो. अरे जानी जब बोला था तुझसे शादी करेगी मुझसे, कैसे कहा था ये बता.
ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया. अरे जानी जब बोला था तुझसे शादी करेगी मुझसे, कैसे कहा था ये बता.
ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो. सुन के वो बातें क्या तू चुप हुई थी, मम्मी से पूछूंगी क्या ऐसा बोली थी. हो ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया.
जानी जब बोला था तुझसे शादी करेगी मुझसे, कैसे कहा था ये बता.
ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, हो. जानी ने जब तुझसे की थी ऐसी बातें, गर्मी के वो दिन थे या सर्दी की रातें,
क्या तू ये बोला कुछ ऐसा हो जाए, हम तुम हो कमरे में और चाबी खो जाए। ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया।
जानी जब बोला था तुझसे शादी करेगी मुझसे, कैसे कहा था ये बता। ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया, ओ मारिया,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi. It was 2 years ago that I began my foray into Rotary Bangalore South East. It was by sheer chance that I happened to be at an RD Burman concert that was organized by Rotary Bangalore South East to raise funds to set up science lab in the rural government schools. Being a big RD Burman fan, I thought it was a wonderful opportunity to be part of something I loved while doing something to help benefit this great initiative. During the show, I was able to interact with some of the Rotarians and got to know about Rotary and also found out about the great service they are doing to the society. Also, I found out the members who are fun-loving, like-minded, and at the same time, they really wanted to contribute to the betterment of the humankind. This agenda really aligned with my personal goals as I was considering doing something meaningful that would help society. This is how I started my journey with Rotary. The last year has been a very satisfying time being a Rotarian. I found a great way to use my time gainfully and productively in terms of helping the community. I was able to actively get involved in the subsequent RD Burman shows, one in Chennai and another in Bangalore, both again charity events, and I was able to promote this show a little bit from my side, as well help in getting some sponsors. Some of the proceeds from this event went towards setting up the science lab in the remote as well as government schools. I was able to visit a couple of locations and see how poor, enthusiastic children were struggling to get access to the lab equipment. This science lab initiative promoted by Rotary Southeast was something that would help rural children go a long way. The other initiative that really gave me immense satisfaction was food distribution drive organized by our club during the COVID lockdown. We found many people in poor neighborhood areas were without food and provisions and were suffering because stores were shut down, and also they had no access to buying or didn't have enough money to buy provisions because most of them lost jobs. We Rotarians joined hands and were able to visit these places and distribute grocery to hundreds of poor families. It was an emotionally rewarding experience for me that I was able to help them. I was also involved in a couple of other initiatives that our club undertook. One was the Lake Rejuvenation Project, and other was the yearly polio drive. The lake rejuvenation is really a great project, and this would help the environment as well as the community in a big way. I'm looking forward to contributing even more to the Rotary. I think what we have here is a great group of people, and all in it for the right reasons. And let us all work well together as a team and strive for the betterment of those in need. Way to go, Rotary. Thank
What do you
you.
think about the education scene? So when we talk about Trumpet, the education scene in India, क्या हो रहा है सर वहाँ पर? Are we have any takers,
अब
newcomers? कैसे हो रहा है सर वो?
अभी है न्यू कमर। मेरे पास में एक दो स्टूडेंट आए थे सीरियसली, जो अभी 2 साल से मेरे पास सीख रहे हैं। और एक्चुअली जब आए थे सीखने के लिए तो मैंने बोला था बड़ा मुश्किल इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, कम से कम आप 5-6 साल लगेगा इसको। और सही में इतना टाइम लग भी जाता है, क्योंकि आपको एक आध 2 साल तो उसको समझने में लग जाता है, फिर उसके बाद में उसमें टोन निकालना है। दिस इज नॉट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इंस्ट्रूमेंट की कीबोर्ड पे हाथ रखा के आपका बजेगा, गिटार पे हाथ लगा के वो बजेगा। इसको सीखने के बाद में इसके अंदर टोन लाना, सुर में बजाना। और ये ट्रम्पेट है जो डी ट्यून इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, इट इज नॉट परफेक्ट, सुर का नहीं है। तो इसके बहुत सारे नोट ऐसे हैं कि जो डी ट्यून है उनको सुर के अंदर बजाना। या तो डिफिकल्ट इंस्ट्रूमेंट है ये।
Any special exercises, any tips for the budding trumpet players or brass players?
ट्रम्पेट बजाने में वैसे ही एक्सरसाइज हो जाती है, ब्रीदिंग एक्सरसाइज, लंग्स की एक्सरसाइज ऑलरेडी हो जाती है, बिकॉज इफ यू प्ले 3-4 आवर्स एवरी डे ट्रम्पेट, so that exercise already is there. तो but I'm doing lot of yoga, काफी रनिंग करता हूँ मैं, 10 to 12 किलोमीटर एवरी डे वॉक। पंचोंदा के पास में मैं था शालीमार से, शालीमार का टाइटल पूरे बैकग्राउंड किया था। और उसके पहले मेरे सीनियर प्लेयर थे और अच्छे म्यूजिशियन थे उस समय, जॉर्ज फर्नांडीज, जोसेफ मंसोराट, क्रिस पेरी, हनीबल कैस्ट्रो वगैरह ये सब। तो उनसे काफी सीखने को मिला। और उसके बाद में मुझे लोग जानने लगे अभी पंचोंदा की वजह से। तो आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल। पंचोंदा जहाँ पे भी है उनका ब्लेसिंग हमेशा साथ में। लोग उनके नाम की वजह से मुझे पहचानने लगे। मैंने पंचोंदा के साथ में इतना काम नहीं किया था उस समय जितना उनके जाने के बाद में मैं काम कर रहा हूँ।
So how do you feel about your association with Rotary Bangalore South East over the past 2 years?
I always miss. This is like Rotary Bangalore, like family now.
Wow.
Namaste, ladies, gentlemen, and others. Rotary. What is it? Most of you might have heard of this name, Rotary. But just about that. Probably never even ventured out to find out what Rotary stands for, how to become a member of Rotary, etc. would never have crossed your minds. Rotary, like many other social organizations, has been set up for a purpose. Its purpose is embodied in its motto, that is, service above self. This defines Rotary. This defines the spirit of Rotary. The spirit of Rotary is no different from the spirit of humanity. Some of you might have encountered Rotarians and probably known a little more about Rotary. You might have known that it is very well organized. It has its headquarters in Evanston, in the state of Illinois, in the USA. It was set up more than 100 years ago. It has stood the test of time of being an institution which cares for the community around. You may have even known that Rotary has separate wings for the youth in the form of Interact and Rotaract. For administrative purposes, Rotary is divided into various zones, in fact 34 of them, and 529 districts. Bangalore falls in zone 7 and the district is 3190. But that's about
the administrative staff of Rotary. When the spirit of Rotary translates into action, Rotarians serve. Rotarians serve for the cause of others, beginning with their own members first. They develop a strong bonding amongst themselves, knitting themselves into a close family of Rotarians. When confronted with a problem, they stop thinking about what I can do about it. Instead, they come together and ask themselves, what can we as Rotarians do to solve this problem? Dear friends, when people are alone, they may feel powerless, but when they come together, they can do wonders. One person plus another is equal to two persons, but one Rotarian plus another Rotarian is equal to 100 persons. That is the power of Rotary. Had it not been for this spirit of Rotary, I would not have seen a blood bank established in my city 36 years ago and continuing to save countless lives when blood is required by patients at the time of crisis. Had it not been for this spirit of Rotary, I would not have seen thousands walking around with artificial limbs in my city whose legs or arms were unfortunately amputated. Had it not been for this spirit of Rotary, I would not have seen thousands of children living a normal life now who, in young age, needed a heart surgery which their parents could ill afford. Had it not been for the spirit of Rotary, I would not have seen many terminally ill patients living their last days of life in dignity, respect, and care with as little pain as possible in a hospice established by Rotary. Had it not been for the spirit of Rotary, I would not have seen countless children go to school rather than ending up as child labor in a quarry, mine, or a construction site, or perhaps restaurants and hotels. And now they're feeling happy about going to school. Had it not been for the spirit of Rotary, I would not have seen a large number of patients being provided dialysis care free of cost or at subsidized rates. Had it not been for the spirit of Rotary, I would not have seen innumerable children being saved from the deadly attack of the polio virus, which would have crippled them and deprived them of a normal, healthy life, not only in my city, not only in my country, but all over the world. Rotary's efforts in the eradication of polio is well acknowledged. Dear friends, you can touch and change lives of many by opting to serve your own self by serving others. Make yourself happy by making others happy. Rotary is by the community, for the community. Like the soldier who has the privilege of fighting for the nation, who earns his uniform, earn yourself the privilege of serving humanity. Go get yourself this Rotary lapel pin and become a proud and privileged Rotarian. Look for a club near you or visit www.rotary.org or please feel free to contact any of us on the given numbers. Thank you.
Can you sing it, please?
next musician is a legendary drummer. He brought so many cultures of percussion into India, and he was such a huge part of RD Burman's music. Not just North India, he was even part of the film industry in South India, where he worked for Ilaiyaraaja sir and so many of the tunes that we know here. It is none other than Franco Vaz sir. And I am so honored to be introducing him not just as a pioneer of music in India, but also as my guru, my teacher, who I'm learning from, who he has gracefully accepted as a student. I can tell you firsthand that he is a godly person. He is such a humble person, so at heart. He has even started his own music school in Mumbai called Tracadome. And he continues to teach to this day, even with all of it, all the situation that is going on. He's moved online, he has learned technology. And we all know Franco Vaz sir was so well versed in technology in days when people did not even know it existed for drumming. He used to play around with samples, drum pads, you name it. And he definitely was able to bring out Panchamda's vision in such a prolific way. And every note he played was originally Pancham. And to this day, in the concerts, he wants every note to sound just like that. He's a perfectionist, and there's nobody to beat you, sir. He's a big part of the drumming community, both in Mumbai, in Bangalore, and India throughout. And there are so many students who are enthralled by him, inspired by him, just like me. Without further ado, Franco Vaz sir and his amazing drumming skills. All for you.
enjoying the first episode of Living with the Legend, RD Burman, brought to you by Rotary Bangalore South East. This initiative of Rotary Bangalore South East is to promote the public image of Rotary International, as well as to have a membership drive for Rotary. What is Rotary? Rotary is an international service organization whose stated purpose is to bring together business and professional leaders in order to provide humanitarian service and to advance goodwill and peace around the world. Team building, fundraising, public speaking, planning, organization, and communications are just a sampling of the leadership skills that club members can exercise and enhance. Being a Rotary leader provides further experience in learning how to motivate, inspire, and guide others. Rotary consists of a cross-section from every business community, and its members come from all walks of life. Rotarians help each other and collectively help others. Membership of Rotary develops leadership, public speaking, social, business, personal, and vocational skills, as well as improving cultural awareness. So why don't you all consider and be a part of this movement called Rotary? Spread positivity, spread Rotary. We are sharing our contact numbers, and do get in touch with us, and please become a part of Rotary.
Panchamda, a man who created most memorable memories for more than 3 decades, across so many different styles, Indian and Western. The man who introduced global rhythms and rhythmic influences into our film music. He was ahead of his time. He was a man of dreams, a man of most amazing ideas and imaginations, a man of innovations, a man all out for fun, and above all, a brilliant music director who loved his musicians. Panchamda, your songs till today mesmerize, enthrall, and fascinate each and every one of us. And this I can confidently say that it will keep on fascinating us till the end of time. But we will always miss you, Panchamda. And we pray that wherever you are, may you be peaceful and happy. Happy birthday, Panchamda. Love you always.
I've been tasked with something impossible. I've been told to put thank you in words for what we have done. I've been told to put in words thank you for the musicians, for the audience for joining us, for the Rotarians who have contributed, supported, for our sponsors who have come forward for making this happen, and for the visionaries behind this web series who want to take it forward. I've been asked to put all these in words, and nothing can be sufficient. I'd like to thank all of you again for joining us here. Please stay tuned, for there's more to come. There are many more episodes. We will let you know how to register for those episodes. But a big thank you. No words. Signing off.
Thank you. Thank you.